Your wrist is underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips, and then we're going to go into that spinal flexion, and then we're also going to extend. We're just going to go back and forth nice and slow. I got to exit out something real quick before I get some feedback. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. All right, let's go for 10. So we're going to kind of flex our spine like a scared cat, and then we're going to extend the other way. 2, 3, 4. You should feel this in your spine. Nice little stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 4, 10. Okay, good. The next thing we're going to do is the world's greatest stretch. So this is going to hit your hip flexors, your hamstrings, and then also your mid back. So the base position is going to be this lunge position. Your hands are inside of your legs. You should feel this in your hamstrings and in your hip flexors. And then you're going to rotate open. Keep eyes on your palm as you rotate. Now, for some, that's a tough position to get in. And if so, you can actually elevate your legs and make it a little bit easier on your hips. Okay, so let's do 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more for 10. Okay, good. Switch. Other way. Again, hip flexors, hamstring, and mid back. 2, 3. Elevate the leg if it's starting to get tough. 4, 5. Nothing should be really painful in these positions. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more for 10. Okay, good. All right. Now we're going to target the inside of the thighs. So we're kind of back in that half kneeling position. Hands are out in front of us. Leg is out to the side. And with your hand out in front of you, you're just going to rock back on your hip just like that. As you rock back on your hip, that extended leg, you should feel the stretch on the inside of the thigh, maybe up into your groin. Let's go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more for 10. Nice, great work. Okay, switch. Let's do the other side. Again, so we're doing a stretch, but we're also moving at the same time. 2. So increasing our mobility. 3, 4. Increasing our heart rate. 5. Respiratory rate. 6. And the temperature of our body. 7. That's how you warm up correctly. 8, 9. One more for 10. Okay, great. All right, last one. We're going to target the external rotators of the hip. So that's basically your butt. Lay on your back. Your ankle is going to go on top of your knee. Grab the back of the knee. And then you're going to lay on your back, relax, pull the knee towards you, and do pulses. 3, 4. Every time you pull, 5. It should get 6. You should feel the stretch in the hips. 7, 8, 9. One more for 10. Very nice. Let's switch. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good. Nice. All right. So we're going to do 2 rounds. That's going to be our warm-up every single time, but we're going to do it twice through. So let's go back to the spine articulations. We're in that quadruped position. Wrist underneath the shoulder, knee underneath the hips, aka cat cows, nice and slow. 1 of each equals 1 rep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, nice job, everybody. Let's go into the world's greatest stretch. 10 on each side. And then also usually on the second round, you might be feeling a little bit more limper, so you can kind of push the stretch even more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Switch, going the other way. Again, if this is a tough position to get into, just elevate that front leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 4, 9. Sorry, 2 more. 10. Okay, good. Let's go into that hip abduction. So inside of the thigh, hands out in front of you, half kneeling, rock back on the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more. 10. Good. Switch. Let's go to the other side. You notice that the warm-up involves a lot of hips, a lot of spine, and a good amount of shoulders. And that's not by accident. 3, 4. So your spine and your hips and your shoulders, 6, have actually the most range of motion out of all of your joints in your body. 7, 8, 9. They can flex, they can extend, and they can rotate. So that's why we pay special attention to those over the other joints. Okay, good. That was 10. Let's go back into the external rotation, the butt stretch, last one. So ankle over the knee, we're laying on our back. Grab the back of the knee, relax, and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, more, 10. Good. Switch. And start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's the warm up. Okay, nice job, everybody. So you should have maybe even sweating a little bit, increased body temperature. So I'm gonna demo out the first circuit, and I'm gonna also show the modifications. So keep an eye out here. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna do some push-ups. So I like to go a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You're in a plank position, head to heel straight line. Keep your lats and your core nice and tight. Lower yourself down to the floor, pop up. If that is hard, I recommend elevating the hands and doing the push-up on an elevated surface. If it's still hard, you can have your hands elevated and your knees on the mat. And then when you're lowering yourself down to the ground, go 3 times as slow. And that'll still be a good challenge. So we'll do our push-ups. We're gonna go single leg sit to stand. So this is the tough one here. You're gonna find your chair, whatever you got, stick one leg out, and then you're gonna come up to a standing position on one leg. Now this is kind of like a more advanced exercise. So if you have some knee issues or anything like that, I recommend just going with regular sit to stand. So that's just 2 legs at the same time and just double up on the reps. If we do 8 on each side, then you're doing 16. And then the last one is gonna be leg lifts. So that's gonna hit your core. You're gonna be laying on your back, hands underneath the butt, and then you're just gonna lift your legs straight to 90, back down, don't touch the ground. And we're repping it up for 20 reps. That could be tough on the lower back if your core isn't strong enough. So what I recommend is either decrease the range of motion or go into a plank. Okay, cool. Let's get started. And we're gonna do a 1-minute break after each circuit. So you'll have some time to kind of either catch up or drink some water, whatever. Okay, so let's start with the push-ups. I'm gonna go 12 on the push-ups. Again, I recommend you do similar reps as me, or find something that works best for you. Okay, so let's go push-ups. Ready and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Awesome. All right. Let's go single leg stands. I'm gonna go 8 on each leg. For those of you doing the regular ones, just go 16. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just realized my heater's on. It's blasting me in the face right now. 5 with hot air. 6. Gonna need to change that real quick. 7. 1 more. Got Bikram yoga going on over here. Okay, I'm switching sides. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more. 8. Nice. Great work. Okay, so we're going leg lifts or planks. So leg lifts, we're gonna go 20 reps. Make sure you have your hands underneath your butt. Ready? And start. 1. Keep those legs straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more. 10. All right, good. Let's take a quick breather, and then we'll hop back into it.
Hey, Milad, I noticed you got rid of shoulder cars from the warm-up. Is there any reason for that?
Oh yeah, that's right. No reason. I mean, it's just I found that it was taking a while to explain, so I kind of took them out of the rotation. But did you like the shoulder cars?
I love those. I learned those from you, and I use them all the time.
Okay, I'll bring back the shoulder cars. I like them too.
I get it though. I think it would be really weird to try to explain it, but once you get it, it's very cool.
Yeah. So I have a question. So on the sit to stands, are we controlling the descent or just plopping down? So if it's really hard for you, especially you're doing it on one leg, you can plop down. If you're feeling good about the movement, control. So like nice and easy. So you're not plopping down. So that it depends on how hard the exercise for you. If it's super hard, plop down. If you're feeling good about the movement, control the way down. That being said, it's been a minute, so let's hop back down. We're gonna go push-ups to start. Okay, ready? And start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice. I'm gonna let someone in here. Okay. Nice job, everybody. Let's go into the sit to stands. All right, I'm going 8 on each side. Those of you who are doubling up, go 16. Ready and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, last one, 8. All right, let's switch. Going right side and start. 1, 2. Right side's tough for me. 3, 4, 5, 3 more. Also, if 6, you feel like you want to try this, what you can do is Start with a bunch of pillows, 7, underneath your butt. So, and that's 8. So the distance you're sitting up is not as low, and you can kind of progress your way to a lower seated position. Okay, good. Let's go leg lifts. Those of you who are doing the modified version of this exercise, it's the planks. Try to hold the plank for as long as we go with the leg lifts. All right, ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. Very nice. Okay, 1 minute. Make sure you got your waters. For anyone who just joined, we're doing push-ups, sit to stands, and leg lifts. Push-ups, if you need it modified, hands elevated on the couch. Sit to stand, if you can't do it with 1 leg, 2 legs, make it hard. And then leg lifts, if it's feeling tough, go planks. And make sure you drink some water. Very important. H2O. Should be sweating right now. It's like 90 degrees in my living room. It's freaking hot. It's good. I need a nice little sweat. I don't recommend you turn the heater on when you do workouts in your living room. Or if you do, drink a lot of water. Okay, let's go back to push-ups. All right, I'm going 12. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Oh, wait, I'm going 12. Sorry. 2 more. 11, 12. Majored in kinesiology, not math, so counting is a little bit tough for me sometimes. Also, I'm going to add a weight to my single leg sit to stand. Feel free to do the same. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, switch. Ready, go. 1. And if you need to use the other leg every now and then, it's totally okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, last one, 8, brutal. Okay, leg lifts. Again, regress version, planks. Or you could just be resting. Hands under the butt. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We get a little fatigued at the end there. Woo! Okay, 1 minute. So that's, you made it through 1/3 of the workout. Great work. Great job. Grab some water and a towel if you need it. I'm gonna demo the next round. So, oh, today is push day, by the way. I think I already said it, but push days, typically you're working out your chest, triceps, shoulders, and quads, and the hip flexors. And then pull day, opposite of that, so back, hamstrings, glutes. So on Tuesdays we do pull, Wednesdays we do push, kind of even things out. Same workouts, 4 weeks in a row, so we get used to them. Increase our weight, increase our reps, progressive overload, get stronger. January, brand new round of workouts, and we're gonna do the shoulder cars because Conrad misses them. All right, so let's go. Okay, I'm gonna demo the exercises. So the first thing we're gonna do is a half kneeling shoulder press. So the half kneeling position, knee under the hips, and then front knee above the ankle. I'm gonna roll my pelvis to get a nice little stretch activation here, core's tight. Whatever knee is down on the ground, that's the side you're pressing with. So I'll have my hands on my ribs. I'm gonna press overhead, hands are on the ribs. So when I press overhead, I know that I'm not overarching and my ribs aren't flaring. So that's my little feedback tool. Sometimes this position is uncomfortable for individuals with knee issues. So toss a blanket or a pillow underneath that knee or do it seated. So we're gonna do that, 8 on each side. Then we're gonna go split squats, again, targeting the quads. So it's basically like a static lunge. I'll give you the side view. Nice, like medium width. And then you're just gonna go straight down like that. So again, some people, this might be a little bit too much on the knees. If so, let's go into the bridge. So we'll kind of target the glutes and the hamstring, but you'll still get a little quad working. And then the last thing, what is it? Planks with knee to chest. Oh wait, no, sorry. Did we do side planks? Yeah, side planks with knee to chest. So side plank, head to heel straight line, top knee floats to the chest. Like that. Again, this might be tough. Go regular side plank, and if regular side plank is tough, elevated side plank, and you can have your feet kind of distributed evenly out like that instead of on top of each other. Okay, cool. Let's get started. I'm gonna switch my watch because I get cracked open by my kettlebell. And then let's get started. Okay, so I'm starting my right. I'm gonna go 8 reps here. Ready and start. 1. And I like to do a little rotation with my press. 2 at the palm. 3, so palm starts at the head, rotates away. 4. You get a little external, internal rotation. 5, 6, oh, I think I froze. It'll reset. 7, 1 more. 8. You should really feel this one in the core, in the legs, in addition to the shoulders. Let's go ahead and switch. Again, hands on the ribs, squeeze your butt forward. Ready, press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, and 8. Good. Awesome. Great stuff. So the key is when you're pressing to get that wrist over your ear. If that's tough for you, probably your traps and your mid back's kind of locked up. So that's something you could work on mobility wise. All right, let's go split squats. I'm gonna add weight to mine because I know I can handle it. Let's go 8 on each side. Ready and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. Nice. And you notice I'm not cranking these out going super fast. Nice medium tempo. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let's catch our breaths. Shake it out. Doing great. Let's go side planks with knee to chest. Ready? And start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, switch. Again, if this is tough, just hold the regular side plank. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 1 minute. Nice job, everybody. And again, if this is like pretty tough or intense, you know, you're in control of your own destiny. So take extra long breaks. You can skip an exercise, you know, go at your own pace. And if it's easy, bump up the weights, bump up the reps, get after it. Go at 30 seconds. Oh, I'm gonna clap. I want a nice little clap here. Okay, let's get back into it. So, half kneeling, shoulder press. Squeeze the butt forward, keep the core tight. Hand on the rib. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great work. Other side, same thing. Hand on the rib and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Strong base. Yeah, there it is. Woo! Feeling good? All right, catch your breath. Shake it out. Let's hit the split squats. Going 8. Okay, ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Nice. Great stuff. Switch sides. Also, if you are using the weight, you don't have to hold it like I'm holding it. You can hold it by your side. I just like a little extra upper body work with these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. Okay, side planks. Give it a little time. Catch your breath. Side plank position. Lift the hips and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Switch. Okay, ready? And up Start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. Okay. We're officially more than halfway done with the workout. Take a break, 1 minute. Drink some water. We'll get back to you. Everyone doing okay? Everything feels good? Well, thumbs up. Yeah. I'll crack this window. That's better. All right, we got 30 seconds. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Weekend's almost here. Give yourself a pat on the back. Making it to Thursday, past hump day, day before Friday, 2 days before the weekend. It's huge. Okay, let's get back into it. Half kneeling dumbbell press, split squats. Do the side view here. Okay, let's roll our hips forward, core's nice and tight, hand on the rib, and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, good. Switch sides. Same thing, roll the pelvis forward, core tight, and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. There it is. Okay, good. Catch your breath. We're going split squats. So I'm noticing that I myself am feeling a bit fatigued. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to decrease the weight on the next one. And that's totally okay. So let's start our body. It's more of a game of consecutive workouts instead of one crazy hard workout. And that's what we're kind of shooting for. Medium, sometimes high intensity, but mostly medium to high. All right, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Switch. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very, very nice. Okay. Quick catching of the breaths. And we're back into side planks. Ready? And up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. Let's switch sides. Ready? Up and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, those are tough. Okay, 1 minute. Great job, everybody. All right, one more circuit. Got some water if you need it. Some water. So next round, still gonna be tough. Single arm floor press, isometric goblet squats, and kettlebell taps. So while you're resting, I will demo. The single arm floor press, basically, it's a bench press that you perform on the ground. So if I have a kettlebell, this is when you grab your kettlebell if you're performing the floor press. You're gonna get into kind of like the fetal position. Grab the bell as tight as you can to your torso, and with your hip, rotate over. And there it is. So I'm in this kind of supported position, squeezing my glutes, my other arm's up in a fist to kind of give me some tension on the other side. Come down. So you don't want to be up in a 90-degree angle, and you don't want to be super tight to this torso. You're going to be around 45-degree angle. So like right in between those two extremes, tap the elbow on the ground, press up, and it's like a little arc, right? The bell, your weight is moving in an arc. So it's not just straight up. It starts out and then kind of rotates in towards the midline of your body, rotates back out. We're going to do 10 per side. And then the isometric goblet squats. So those ones, you're going to have your weight here or no weight, whatever you're working with. You're going to come down to the bottom, 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Pop back up. So the isometric is basically where you're contracting your muscles and they're not changing in length. So they're not moving. They're just contracted in that bottom position. Let's do 8 of those. And then the last thing we're gonna do is a kettlebell tap. So this could actually be any object. If you don't have a kettlebell, it could be a dumbbell. So you wanna be about a forearm's length away from the bell. So from my finger to my elbow, I'm gonna sit back to where my elbow was in a plank, come up and tap, just like that. And if that's tough, just bring the object closer. And I think we're doing, what are we doing? 25 taps on that. So that's some core. Okay, cool. Let's get started. Floor press, 10 on each side. Ready? And go. Squeeze the fist on the non-working side and press. Should even feel your core a little bit on this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Good. All right, switch sides. Ready, and go. 1, 2, remember, weights moving in an arc. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. 9, 1 more. That's 10, good. Okay, let's go goblet squats. 3-second hold at the bottom. 8 reps total. Ready? And go. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 2, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 3, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 4, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 5, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 6, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 7, last one. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Woo! 8. Catch your breath. Those are spicy. And then let's go kettlebell plank tap thingies. Ready? Get your position and 25 taps. Go. 1, try not to move the hips. 2, if you need to, go wider with your feet. 3, 4, 5. The less your hips move, the more your core works. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 25 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a good. Woo. Oh man. Okay, let's take a break. Doing great, everybody. Doing great. Heart rate's up. So if you feel a pinch in your shoulder for the first exercise, so there's probably some tightness up around here. What I would do is either decrease your weight, or you can mess around with the range of motion. So instead of trying to get your wrist over your ear, you're gonna push out to kind of somewhere around here. But go with a lighter weight if you're coming out to over here. So just kind of like play around, see where it's at. But if you are feeling that pinch, more than likely you just need to do some mobility and stretching and stuff. And at the end, we're gonna do some upper back, shoulder mobility. But that's good that you bring it up. Anytime you feel a pinch, that's not a good range of motion for you to be working in. So either decrease the range of motion or decrease the weight and then focus on that problem area. Okay, so let's get it. What are we doing first? I don't even know what we're doing. Floor press. Okay, ready? And start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch sides. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. There it is. 10. All right. Let's get our isometric squats in. Oh, wait. I totally gave you the wrong. I thought we were doing these at first. If you're feeling pinching in your elbow with the floor press, it's a little too late, but I would just recommend doing like a row exercise instead. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go goblet isometric squats and start. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 2, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 3, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 4, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 5, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 6, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 7, one more. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 8. Nice. Okay. Okay. Let's do our plank shoulder taps. Get in a position. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Whew. Okay, let's take a break. We got one more set. So, a little miscommunication. So someone felt their shoulders pinching on the floor press. I thought they felt it on the shoulder press. So if you're feeling your shoulders pinching on the floor press, you might be too wide up here. So imagine I'm laying down. You might be up here too much, or even this angle feels weird. Try neutral grip. Or again, it might just be, some sort of mobility issue. Tightness, do a row instead of a pushing exercise. And then of course you can obviously try to decrease the weight. So sorry for the confusion. When you exercise, blood and oxygen, they're prioritized to the working muscles. And in this case, it's not the brain. So it takes me a while to catch up. So excuse me. But hopefully you didn't break your shoulder. If you did, don't sue me. Okay, let's get back into it. Okay, she said all good, arms are still intact. Nice, beautiful. Single arm floor press, isometric goblet squats, and kettlebell taps. Last set, best set, and then we're gonna do some stretching. Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, ready and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. And start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There it is. Okay, last one of the goblet squats with the hold. Ready? And go. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 2, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 3, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 4, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 5, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 6, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 7, last one. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. 8. Okay. Run out of gas on that last one. Okay. Kettlebell taps. Strong finish. Let's do 30. Just because it's the last set. All right. Go feet wide if you're getting tired, and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Good to go. Look at that. Nice job. Woo! All right. So that was the strength and conditioning portion of the class. We're going to stretch it out. Feel free to hang, feel free to go. But remember, stretching is very important, especially post-exercise. So we're gonna get a little static stretching in. Let's get our shoulders first. Get rid of that pinching. We'll do some quads. We'll do some hammies today. And then we'll definitely do the glutes. If anyone has any questions or anything, you can shout them out while we stretch. But yeah, so let's do our mid-back stretch and our shoulder stretch. So that one's gonna be on the couch. So get your mat over to the couch. So you wanna dig your elbows into that elevated surface right on the edge. And then you're gonna sit back on your heels. Your head's gonna clear that elevated surface. And you're gonna sink into your back. And you should feel that in your mid-back, shoulders, your lats, your triceps. And try to just breathe and sink deep into your hips. We're gonna go for a minute. Try to move from a overly stimulated kind of state where we're increasing heart rate and respiratory rate to going into that rest and digest parasympathetic nervous system, decreasing heart rate, decreasing our respiratory rate, decreasing body temperature, just down regulating, easing back into normal life. Nice. Feels really good. Okay. Let's do our couch stretch. So couch stretch, the back leg is going to be elevated on either your couch or your chair. Sometimes this is too much for that knee. So what you can do is you can kind of go down to the ground level and kind of roll your hips forward so you feel it there. But if you can tolerate it, it's nice to have that leg up. Roll, just like we did in the half kneeling press position, roll your pelvis forward and you should feel a nice stretch through here. Let's go for 1 minute, hands on the belly. You can have a pillow underneath your knee if you need it. The goal is to be able to kind of stay in this position in a comfortable fashion. So when I first did this, it was really hard for me to get in this position. My knees would hurt or my hips were too tight. I couldn't get my leg up. But starting from the ground and gradually increasing how high my leg was up, I was able to kind of release that tension in that hip flexor. So it'll take a while. I mean, stretching and mobility stuff takes consistent effort over a prolonged period of time, but it's worth it. 20 seconds, we're breathing. Okay, switch. And go. Breathe. So for some of you, this is your second workout of the week. Congrats on getting 2, or maybe you've done more than 2, but we've done 2 together. It's big. Try to get something in over the weekend, either a hike or a walk or a run or another exercise session, resistance training. Shooting for that 2 to 4 times the resistance training per week. A little bit of walking, a little bit of hiking, doing something fun in between, enjoying your life. For those of you, this is your first time, thanks for joining us. Hope you liked it. If you have any questions, ask away. And again, we do this Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. I want to try to just do this for as long as we can. And if you have anyone who you think, or if you know anyone who would benefit from this, send them our way. We want to help out as many people as we possibly can. Okay, cool. Let's do a hamstring stretch. So this is kind of like a non-traditional hamstring stretch. I like it though, because it's kind of interesting. So you're gonna have your foot up on something, whether it be your couch or your chair. And you kind of want to be right on the edge. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hips and you're gonna roll your hips back and you're gonna lean your torso forward. Don't hunch forward like this. It's important to have your back straight. Lean forward just like that. Back leg is straight. Slight bend in the knee and you should feel a dead center of the hamstring. And just chill out there, relax, hold your stretch. Fifteen seconds. Seven. Great. Okay, let's get the other hamstring. Again, initiate the stretch by leading the hips back. Torso stays straight, slight bend in that affected knee, and start. Feel dead center in that hammy. 20 seconds. All right. Awesome. Okay. We're going to do one more stretch. I know we're a little bit over time, but this is going to be a good one. This is called I think they call it the happy baby in yoga. So it's kind of for your hips and your legs, and it kind of decompresses the lower back a little bit. So you're basically just going to lay on your back and grab your feet, whether that be through the inside or through the back side. And you can just kind of just chill in this position, or if you just like move one leg up and move one leg down, you'll kind of like massage either side of your back. So let's do that for a minute. Ready and go. Going back to our roots. Feel like a baby again. You know, after this year, it's nice to feel like a baby again. Just, you know, just chilling in the crib. Someone to feed you, change your diaper, kind of like read you lullabies to sleep, friggin' chill life, bathe you. Those were the days. "20 seconds. No taxes, no student loans, no corona. That's good. All right. That's it. Great work, everybody. Way to hang in there. Oh, so we got a question on protein powders. Yeah, I have. Sorry, what was that?
This was a good class. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no worries. I'm glad you liked it. Thanks for coming. If you want to put your email in the chat, I'll add you to the list so you get the invites every week.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. So protein powder recommendations, preferably less processed but animal based. Do you mean not animal based, or do you mean animal based?
Well, okay. So from an ethical standpoint, I suppose I would actually go for vegetable based, but my understanding is that it's harder to get complete proteins with vegetable based proteins. So you'd have to like combine stuff, and I'm not really trying to make it hard.
Yeah. So when it comes to plant-based proteins, they're missing a essential amino acid that say whey protein contains or animal proteins contain. But a lot of the times, if you look on the container, they actually add in that amino acid. So it's usually not a problem. And in the grand scheme of things, so the reason people will take protein, it's usually for two reasons, right? So it's either they are fully vegan and they literally need like more protein and they can't get it from Whole Foods. And that means that they have a super busy lifestyle and they can't plan out their meals. So you can definitely supplement that way. The other reason is people are trying to build muscle, right? And they don't necessarily have crazy constraint, not crazy, but like they don't have as much restrictions on their diet. And the biggest thing when it comes to just building muscle in general for like 90% of individuals is just consistently strength training and getting around 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal. And you don't necessarily even really need that. You don't really need to supplement with protein. So that's like for men, that's like 2 fistfuls. And for women, that's about 1 fistful. So if we're looking at it through a muscle building lens, it's more important to stay consistent with your resistance training and getting moderate amounts of protein than it is to say get like some people say you should be getting about 1 gram per pound of body weight, which is like, realistically speaking, that's really tough to do, especially for someone that has a full-time job. So if we're
protein shakes, I didn't realize I didn't need to do that. It is very hard.
Yeah. But some of the brands that I like, Optimum Nutrition is pretty good. I recommend just like anything that if you're gonna go with the animal protein, just make sure it's like grass-fed and grass-finished and sustainably raised, like whether it be collagen, which usually it's like fish bones or cow hides, or if you're getting whey, it's like from sustainable and green sources. And then same thing with the plant protein, just make sure that it has those essential amino acids. And yeah, I mean, I do kind of supplement with protein like in the mornings, but honestly, from my experience working with people in real life, like if you just consistently strength train and resistance train, you will build muscle because it's such a novel adaptation to your physiology. Like if you're that consistent, your physiology is like, oh, wow, like I'm being pressured to change and I'm going to do it. And as long as you're getting that, 30 to 40 grams, you should be fine.
More than that for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then, so for the 10% the people that are doing that, that means they've reached a certain level with their training where they've plateaued, and you could, you could actually change up your workout routine and still get that metabolic effect instead of like, say, needing to really ramp up the protein. So there's a lot of ways around it, basically is the point. And at the end of the day, just with like every single thing that I say, it's like, just be consistent over a prolonged period of time and you will see whatever results you're looking for.
I mean, I guess I haven't killed myself eating this much protein either. So
yeah. I mean, I think like the effects of like overconsumption of protein supplementation is like straight up like constipation and upset stomach. So you'll like for sure know if you're overdoing it.
Okay.
Yeah. And you don't have to share that with us if you don't want to.
I wasn't going to, but everything's going fine over here.
Okay, nice. Cool.